Hey guys, it's Zabermoul with TGN. Today I'm gonna bring you some Frosty K Feral Druid 2v2 arenas. I'm actually teamed up with another TGN director called Venom, a Feral Druid, and I've been playing with Venom throughout this entire season. And we just transferred to a new server called Deathwing on the European servers, joined a guild called Assailant, a PvP guild that does rated BGs and all that junk. And so far it's been awesome over here, but since we just transferred, we had to start from scratch, and we haven't been focused at all on 2s in Season 9. So we've been focusing on 3s and trying different healers and all that stuff, and yeah, so we haven't been focused at all on this, but I thought I'd bring you some 2v2 arenas, since there hasn't been a whole lot of DK stuff coming up. But before we get into it, I just want to thank you guys that have been, giving me awesome feedback and comments and all that stuff on the previous videos I've made. Also, I want to thank, there was a few guys that pointed out, I'm sorry I can't remember your names on the top of my head right now. There's a few guys that pointed out that I've only been doing instructional and informational videos so far, and actually haven't had any, butt-kicking videos coming up, except for, I think, the third episode of the PvP guide, where I had some commentary going on in some BGs. But yeah, so thanks for pointing that out. I should have posted stuff like this like ages ago. But like I said, we just migrated to a new server and started from scratch, and we haven't been focused on 2s at all. So what you're gonna see today is in the bracket of like 1600 to 1750 or something like that. So if you're one of those guys that's like, oh my god, this is so freaking bad, I can't watch this, I can't stand this, then stop watching right now, because that's what you're gonna get for now. I am gonna be focusing on bringing you some 2v2, 3v3, rated BGs and stuff like that, high rated stuff in Season 10. So don't worry, there's gonna be stuff like that coming in. Also, a lot of you guys have been asking what the hell is up with that accent I have. I'm from Denmark, just to state that right now. I'm from Denmark, that's why my accent is a bit weird. So, now we got that out of the way, that's awesome. Season 10, like I said, I'm gonna be bringing you all this cool stuff and all that. I am gonna stay Frost on my DK. I really like Frost, and I wanna stand out a bit. I know that a lot of Death Knights are gonna go Unholy. I'm not. I'm gonna stay Frost and kind of stand out that way and just give you that point of view as well. So yeah, lots of stuff are gonna come in, and also the last episode of the PvP guide will come up in a few days. I promise it will be up in a few days. And sorry, I've been a bit absent as of late. I've had a lot of IRL stuff happening. That kind of happens sometimes, IRL sneaks up on you and bites you in the ass. And it kind of sucks, but you just have to deal with it. And now I'm back again, and ready to kick ass and make a ton of videos for you guys. I will branch out to other games as well, so if I'm a bit absent, that might be because I'm on the main hub, youtube.com/TGN, doing stuff over there for other games. Also guys, I've been thinking about making a weekly update in Season 10 of what I'm doing, maybe doing it as a show on the main TGN hub. So if you guys want to see that, let me know, and I'll take it into consideration and maybe make that show. But let's get into the 2v2 arenas and see what the hell's going on. In this first fight, we're up against a Disc Priest and a Warrior. Our main goal here is to just chain CC the healer and fuck up their DPS. That's as simple as it gets. So what I'm gonna do is just Death Grip in the Warrior, add my diseases, pop my trinkets, and blow him up. In a few seconds, I'm gonna focus strangulate the healer. There we go. And just pour in. Look at the damage here, by the way. This is insane. Boom! You just got fucked up. I'm not even gonna do anything about this. I mean, I could have popped my Leechborn, but there's no point. I mean, it's a Disc Priest. It's a Disc Priest. I don't even get why he just doesn't leave. I really don't get it, but he just wanted, I guess he just wanted to take all this damage like a champ. We're up against the same team again here, and same tactics apply. Our CC chain is Strangulate, Hungering Cold, Cyclone, or Hungering Cold, Strangulate, Cyclone. Anything really works, as long as it's a CC chain. pouring everything into this guy again. Gotta focus strangulate the healer. Just pour as I mean, I do a lot of obliterate spam in this. Hungering Cold, there you go. And now he's gonna get into a cyclone in a few seconds. There we go, he's in a cyclone and just popping everything on this guy. I don't even know why the hell I just did a few necrotic strikes there. Because, I mean, yeah, like I said in the beginning, I mean, we've been used to doing 3s and not a whole lot of 2s. And in 3s, I do use necrotic strike a whole lot. I mean, that's pretty much what I do. Necrotic strike, and some more necrotic striking. This guy wanted to take it like a champ again. Next fight, we're up against a rogue and a warrior. And our main goal here is to just try and control the rogue as much as possible. And as soon as he's out, I'm going to pop my Hungering Cold on him, which is going to force him to use his trinket. It always does. There we go. What should have happened here is that rogue should have been in a cyclone. That didn't happen. And yeah, I know this warrior's blade storming, but I have a lot of healing, so now Venom is in big trouble here, and I'm gonna try to peel, but oh, what do you have there? Nature's Grasp. He got rooted. Didn't take that into account really, but it's NBD really. So I'm gonna stay as close to Venom as possible. Here he gets sapped, but what I'm gonna try to do is just get chains on him, so Venom can get away and get himself healed up a bit. Otherwise, this rogue actually can kill him, and then it will be a 1v1, and that can become kind of horrible. Venom actually gets a stun on the rogue here. Just pouring as much damage into this rogue as possible. And I don't get what he does here. Smoke bomb there. I'm just going to go around and death grip him. Chain. Damn. You are going to be effed up big time. And here Venom comes out because the rogue is at low HP, so yeah. Next fight, Holy Pally Frosty. Yeah, Holy Pally Frosty DK, sorry about that. This is actually a comp we see a lot, but same tactics apply. Just, I use my Strangulate a little early here because what you see is a double anti-magic shell going on here, and yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Hungering Cold as the anti-magic shells are off, and I'm calling for a Cyclone on the Holy Pally, which is going to happen in a few seconds, and there you go. Well, there you go. Sorry about that. And just, the DK takes it like champ and dies. And yet again, we have one of these Holy Pallies that think he can just, maybe just wear us out, like just stand there and heal himself so much that we're going to get tired of it and just leave. That's not going to happen. I mean, that's never going to happen. I've actually been up against like a Holy Pally before where the fight was just insanely long. When I was 1v1 against that guy, and it was the longest fight ever. But yeah, we're both alive, so it's, I don't get why this guy just doesn't leave. I mean, if one of us dies and there's 2 guys left, we leave. Next fight, Holy Pally, Frost DK again. It's not the same team though, but same tactic. Get this guy in, Hungering Cold, boom, force him to use his trinket, and he will use it. See, even though, they will use it. It happens all the time. They will use it. Just pouring in everything to this DK. He's, Holy Pally Cyclone. I mean, you can't, I just get a bit eager sometimes when I PvP. Just, oh my god, I have to just pour in some damage to this guy, and, didn't even think about him being cycloned or anything, but whatever. This guy is actually, he's just standing still and let us kill him, so that's over in really fast. We actually meet the same team again here, and I make a big mistake here because Venom's not with me, and I just oh my god, I'm just gonna go in there and just Hungering Cold him without Venom being there, so that's a wasted Hungering Cold. Having said that, look at this. I believe the Pally actually does use his trinket. No, he did not. Nope, he didn't. But yeah, that's a big mistake. You don't want to do this, guys. You do not want to just go in there and just Hungering Cold without your teammate being there. So what you're going to see me do here is actually, I'm going to switch and use Necrotic Strikes. Because we just wasted a CC because of me making that big mistake. But, Necrotic Strikes, equals dead. So, you know, he can't get healed. So, yeah, the guy is just, like before, standing still and taking all this damage so we can get it over with. And that's the fight. Here we have a Frost Mage Shadow Priest. And that's actually a really nasty comp, like, against 2 melee classes. So, I'm gonna stay behind this pillar, and I was hoping for Venom to open up, but that didn't happen. The mage used his invisibility, so I'm gonna go from pillar to pillar here, because what I've actually, well, this is what's happened, at least in threes, when we've had mages and stuff like that go invis. They tend to just all of a sudden pop up and just freeze you to the ground and open up on you. So I wanted to just have him waste some time and have the invis go away. So now we're ready to go in because his invisibility is gone, and anti-magic shell, so they can't dot me up. I'm gonna go and get a freeze on the Shadow Priest here, and he's gonna trinket that, I believe. Yep, there we go. He trinketed that. Just gonna pour in. See, we just try to like change the Shadow Priest and just see cock block and cyclone. That's not a good thing, but whatever. Death Grip in, and here we have Ring of Anal, and he's, you know, I mean, he can't do anything. We were both there, so. But Venom's actually in trouble here because he's been dotted up. He's being dotted up like big time, and I mean, that's the thing about Shadow Priest with their insta dots. They're really, really annoying, and they tick for a whole lot. And yeah, Venom is in trouble here, and he's actually gonna die here at the end. But we get the Shadow Priest down to so low HP, it's not a big deal. He just used Dispersion. I mean, he's hoping for that kill, but I mean, what is he gonna do to me? He can't really do a whole lot. Bam, dead. Sorry, gay. In this fight, we're up against a Resto Druid and a Warlock. We actually decide to do something different here. We decide to go on the Resto Druid because Resto Druids, well, they tend to be kind of squishy. So I'm waiting for Venom to go in and open up, and there we go. I'm going in. Anti-magic shells up, pouring everything, popping trinkets, pouring everything into this Resto Druid. Hungering Cold so that the Warlock can't do anything, and just blowing this guy to smithers. Like, boom, suck it. And yeah, I mean, we're not in any trouble here, with HP or anything. So this Warlock is pretty much done for. He's putting up a fight though. I mean, he's trying his best, but I mean, Frost DK, Feral Druid, you can't really do much about that. Next fight is Red Pally Frost DK, which is nasty as hell. Venom's actually gonna die in this fight. I'm gonna be 1v1 against this Red Pally. So we're gonna pour as much into this Death Knight as possible because, you know, it's a known fact that Death Knights are a bit squishy. What you're gonna see me do here is I'm actually gonna be strangulating the Pally. So he can't do a whole lot. He can't heal. He can't do a lot of things when he's strangulated. And but look at this, all that damage that Red Pally and the Frost DK is pouring out on Venom here, and he's dead. So I'm all alone with this guy, but it's MBD. I mean, he's already blown his cooldowns. He still has his little Guardian out, but I mean, I can just see what I'm Death Strike spamming a lot here to get heals, and this is exactly why they're nerfing that glyph, because it's way overpowered. It's way over. I mean, 15% of our total health every time we Death Strike. That's insane. So that is exactly why. And it's. I mean, they needed to nerf that glyph for sure. But yeah, this Pally doesn't want to die at all. He just does not want to die. He's actually gonna stun me a few times here to try and heal up. Having said that, he can't heal for a whole lot. But yeah, see, first stun. And I'm gonna go into a Hodge directly after that. I just got that off, and just a little bit of damage, and there we go, Hodge. But I mean, it doesn't really matter a whole lot. He's gonna die anyways. I'm at full HP almost, so it's NBD really. So just gonna bring this guy down. Boom. And there we go. That's the end of that fight. We're up against a Frost Mage Shadow Priest again here. Same tactic, because mages just want to invis right off the bat, and just gonna go from pillar to pillar so he doesn't open on me. I mean, my goal here is to try and get that mage to waste as much of that invisibility as possible. And I can see his pet, he's already sent his pet out. There we go, he's out. So I'm gonna go do my thing, add my diseases, pop my trinkets, pour in a lot of damage. And there I get rooted, go back on that. Mage there, and there we go, a cock block, can't do anything about that. I believe I just focus strangulated the priest not too long ago. And I'm in an ice block, which kind of sucks. Getting in this mage again. Venom's actually gonna die again in this fight because of all the damage they're pouring into him. I mean, they're not doing anything to me there. Here I'm gonna try to chain the Shadow Priest so he can't get behind the pillar and get on Venom, but you know, all the dots were up and he died. Me one-on-one with this Shadow Priest is not a big deal really. I mean, like I said, I mean, this is why they're nerfing the glyph for Death Strike, because we can heal for so much. And I mean, we're gonna go back to doing a whole lot of like Death Coil healing after in the next patch. So bam, dead. I mean, that wasn't that hard. This is actually I believe this is the last fight, yeah. Frost Mage Rogue. And this is actually a nasty comp because those two classes, they supplement each other really well. They really, really do. So the goal here is to try and control the Rogue as soon as he comes out. I believe I'm gonna... Yep, just used my Hungering Cold. And, well... I don't know what happened to that rogue, but he didn't use his trinket, and he's out, so, yeah. And we're just gonna pour in as much to this. There we go, a cock block, and, oh, he's out again. Which was kind of stupid, I guess, but, yeah. And he dies, like a champ. I mean, this comp is really, really good. It's really, really good for twos, because we can just pour in so much damage. Having said that, I mean, Fel Druids are a bit squishy at the moment, so but that will be better next patch. Bam! There we go, 1750. Just a TVs. Okay guys, I'm gonna start live streaming every Saturday and Sunday on endgame.tv/Zabermoul. Every Saturday and Sunday from 8:30 at night, Paris time. I don't know what that is in US time, but if you figure it out, you know, write it in one of the comments and, you know, get a thumbs up or something so people can see what times that is, because I can't figure that out. But yeah, so every Saturday and Sunday night, I'm going to be live streaming. And you can also go to my Facebook page and be notified if I do all of a sudden decide, oh shit, I'm going to do an extra live stream right now. And then, you know, you guys will be notified. So there's going to be a link to the Facebook page as well. Also, I want to welcome all the guys from Darren McCheer. They're all over on TGN, the main channel, youtube.com/TGN. You can click on shows and then find the Darren McCheer show. Go over there, guys, and welcome the Darren McCheer people, because they're really awesome guys. And they like, you should really go over there. They make awesome stuff, guides and all these kind of things, so go over there. A lot of cool stuff. Also, like, there's like director shows over there now, which I was actually kind of like hinting a bit at the beginning, whether or not I should do these weekly updates about what I've been doing in game and with different games and whatnot. So make a Zabermoul show or something. But there's a Bajira show, and, you know, all kinds of shows over there. So go over there and watch these things, and you know, subscribe to them and you know, watch their stuff, because it's awesome. And there's actually some WoW content there as well, so it's not only on TGN World of Warcraft. So go to the TGN Central, like youtube.com/TGN, subscribe, click the shows button all the way up top, and you will see all the shows, and you can just click on the shows and subscribe to whatever you like. But that was it for me, guys, for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please thumbs it up. That would be really, really greatly appreciated if you thumbs it up. If you don't like it, please thumbs it down. No ill will if you thumbs it down or anything. But if you do like it, please thumbs it up. And yeah, take care, guys, and have fun. And see you in the next one. And see you in season 10. God damn it, I'm fucking stoked about this. So yeah, see you in season 10. Take care. Bye.